Aaron Keller just went live with a new developer update, showing off more changes for Season 11, and I think an indication of what they're trying next. The creator experimental card is finally returning. In Season 11, Ana will be getting Baptiste's jump ability, finally solving the riddle of how the hell did she get on top of that Anubis A choke way back in the day when she was first released. Reaper's Wraith form will deal damage through enemies he passes through, which might be a failed experiment as they had been trying to rework him for a while, or an indication of the direction they might go. A few classic Overwatch 1 abilities are coming back. Orisa will get Halt, or as we used to call it back in the day, Mini Grav, which with the lowered tank defenses in Overwatch 2, that's surely what it's going to feel like. Setting up for big combos, especially with Hanzo getting Scatter Arrow back again. These are just a few of the changes that they highlighted that'll be coming to the experimental mode. Players have been asking for this to return pretty much as soon as it went away when we transitioned from Overwatch 1 to 2, so it's good to see it come back. I also remind you guys, Blizzard always has the strategy when they try to do anything to crawl, walk, and then run, which is their methodology of easing into an idea, getting data to see how it goes, and then amplifying how much of that thing they do over time. So not only are we getting the community creators involved more with the creator experimental, Pink Mercy is coming back with 100% of proceeds going to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation, and 2 content creators did art for the extra assets that go in that bundle. Now, if all of this is the walk of this, we can extrapolate what potentially could be coming down the line. In a game like StarCraft, for example, you could get a creator announcer pack, which has been a wish list item for me in Overwatch for many years and something I would sign up to do in a heartbeat. Maybe one day fans will be able to replace Athena commentating the game for their favorite content creator. Let us know in the comment section down below. If this is the crawl of them getting the community involved, what do you think the walk and run might look like? All of this is to celebrate the 100 million players that we have gained in Overwatch 2, which is a pretty shocking number to me, and I think better than I anticipated. Tracking Overwatch 1 sales gets a little weird by the end of it because they start giving away free accounts, but the lifetime of Overwatch 1 had 60 million players, which a huge number of them were actually on the front end of that. In the first year, they reported 30 million. Now, with free-to-play widening the net to, of course, bring into the fold that first 60 million, but now an additional 40, with a lot more competition in the shooter game landscape, especially with free-to-play. Overwatch is competing against some giants out there. Fortnite boasts 400 million unique registered users, which is what Blizzard's counting here, and probably look even better with 230 million active monthly players. Bringing it down to earth, we can compare to games closer to ours. Valorant has around 18 million players, but those are monthly active users, not unique accounts, which is what Blizzard is tracking. Apex is similar with 18 million active monthly players and more than 130 players overall, and more than 130 million players overall. So a little bit behind Apex probably, but not a million miles off. And this is certainly data that they're looking at carefully to know how to usher us into the future, as all of these games and more coming down the line are simultaneously competing for interest, and Blizzard is not looking to lose the gaming arms race battle in the hero shooter market. Last bit of the developer update was about matchmaking changes. Often these are a little bit obtuse to understand, but generally in Season 11, the matchmaker will have some improvements specifically to both wide and narrow matchmaking. The devs are aware that wide 2 stacks are kind of the worst, and the reason for that is they have to find you another wide 3 stack. So if you're trying to queue in wide, I suggest you try to get a 3 stack because you'll be prioritized in the matchmaker. But they have tried to loosen the restrictions to make those matches a little faster, it sounds like. Especially further improvements to help the high-end matchmaking, which can be so punishing players don't even want to duo. And they said they're working on new tech that should help the matchmaker even more down the line. Yeah, I mean, they always say this, but it's good to know they're doing something. When I hear this as a selfish consumer, I always say, okay, numbers guy, just go off and fix it and tell me when you've got it done. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please be sure to leave it a like, and don't forget to hit subscribe and click the bell icon to actually get notified when our videos come out. That's been it for me. I've been Frito for your Overwatch. I'll see you guys next time.